Okay, let's check in on Central Arkansas basketball. Head coach Anthony Boone. We've got Masai Olowokere from, he's from New York, but he's kicking it down south in Florida. And then we got the North covered as well with Khaleem Bennett. So, Khaleem, I think we all need to go to Florida. I don't know what we're doing here, but
that's what I'm saying.
Good to see you guys. So, again, coach, end of the season comes, and we're all sort of fingers crossed, looking forward to seeing – conference tournament and also obviously the NCAA tournament. None of those things came to pass. When did you guys as a group kind of figure out this is really bad news and things are about to significantly change for us?
Wait, what was the question you asked now?
When did you guys kind of realize that things were, for you guys as a UCA community, things were going to change significantly, or really as a whole world, I guess?
Well, I guess when we started watching other conference tournaments, or some of them stopped, and I think it was the Big East that was trying to hold theirs, and they said they weren't going to have fans, and our conference tournament started to tip off, and I think it was at halftime or right before one of the games, and they stopped, and it was just weird. We heard rumblings of how things were going to change. How things could potentially go really bad. It just all seemed like a fairy tale at first. But then as games started to be canceled and NBA games were canceled and our baseball team was on the road. They were on their way to, I think it was Nichols, and they had to turn around halfway there and come back. It all started to become real for us. And we had a team meeting right before spring break, and we said, there's a chance that you guys don't come back after spring break. It seems really weird. So right now, plan to do that because we plan on doing our off-season workouts. We plan on, trying to establish what we're wanting to do next season. But just be prepared. Take your books with you, and if you want to take a little bit extra stuff with you home, go ahead. There's a chance. And we were still hoping, but I think in the back of our minds at that point, we realized that it was really, really bad.
Yeah. Khaleem, I've heard some horror stories about people traveling internationally. How hard was it for you to get home?
To be honest, it wasn't hard. The ticket was really cheap. It was like $100. So that was good. I probably went to 3 different airports because of the cancellations of flights, and I probably only seen like 100 people in the whole out of all the airports. I went to Atlanta, I was in Chicago, and then obviously Toronto. But it wasn't too bad. Kind of empty.
And Masai, did you drive or fly home?
Oh, I flew. Yeah, I flew.
Yeah. So what's it been like down there? I mean, I know Florida's kind of starting to reopen. I'm hoping to visit the States, play a little golf here soon. But what's the situation like down there?
I mean, we're just chilling. Like, it's just the weather's good, sun. Like, nothing much to do, though. We got space out here, so we go outside and run, work out, yeah.
Yeah. So you play ball a little bit? Are you out playing outside? Are you in a gym, or what are you doing?
Outside. Just outside.
Yeah. Are
house.
And restaurants are open down there?
I think so, but I haven't gone to any. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about up north? What's going on in Canada, Khaleem? What are you seeing?
When I first got home, it was crazy. I had to do a 14-day quarantine, and there was a rule. I don't know. It said something about if you get caught outside during that 14 days, it's a $750,000 fine or 3 years in jail.
Woo.
Yeah, I was locked up in a room. But after my quarantine, I was allowed out, to go walk around, go on runs, and, do stuff like that. But now, the public parks are starting to open up, and restaurants and stuff like that, they're doing takeouts and online orders. So it's starting to clear up.
Have you been able to work out at all?
Yeah, I work out at home a lot. I like to go to the hills and run. And because I'm not working out as much as I would, I'm doing a lot of intermediate fasting.
Coach, how much are you able to get with guys? You doing a lot of Zoom meetings with players and coaches?
We meet with the coaches once or twice a week, and we meet with the players. We actually just got off of our team Zoom meeting, so this was really good timing. We meet with them once a week, and every once in a while I have some individual meetings with the guys here and there periodically.
I've been asking the coaches who are also parents about being a homeschool situation. How would you assess yourself as a parent teaching your kids, especially versus maybe your coaching duties. What are you better at, homeschooling or coaching, you think?
I think I'm better at coaching, but I'm very fortunate. My daughters are pretty bright. My older daughter, Rebecca, is very, very intelligent. So there's not much that she needs. I basically am their PE teacher. I work them out.
Was she done with all? I know she had an injury this year. Was she done with all her rehab before this hit?
No, she was back to playing a little bit, but she actually still has some more to do.
Yeah. And obviously, Khaleem, you've been through a significant injury as well in the early part of your career here. I knew you were getting close to 100. I mean, you feeling good? I mean, you back to normal?
I feel great. Or
as normal as you are? I mean, as normal as you can get?
Yeah. The last couple months of school, like January and February, I was starting to feel a lot better. I wasn't feeling pain in my foot. I was getting stronger. And I just feel like this year sitting off, like mentally and physically, made me a better person.
Yeah. Masai, what are you trying to work on now, and what's your plan for the summer?
My plan is just to get stronger and bigger, be more of a shooter and attack the rim more. So just this time is giving me more time to just think about my game. So it's really helping me a lot. And especially I get stronger as well. I eat a lot here too, so it's better than being in New York.
So what's the family there versus New York? What's the situation, and how's everybody up there? Because I know that's obviously been the hardest hit spot.
Well, it's very unfortunate. My parents. Well, my little brother hasn't left the house in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So he's really just been in the crib. So if I was there, I wouldn't be able to go outside. It would be unfortunate. I would just be not working out at all because you can't really go to the park up there anymore. But down here, it's just kicking it. They're still at school and stuff. I help them a lot. I just go outside. I can go on a run in the neighborhood. It's really easy down here. So, yeah.
So, Coach, what's the plan with the guys this summer? I mean, will you send them workouts? Do you all have on the calendars or something for everybody to come back to campus? What's the plan?
We're actually going to be out all summer. UCA isn't allowing students on campus. I think in July at some point they'll let the athletic teams where their season started early come on campus, but everybody else has to stay away. So we'll send the guys some things. We'll stay within compliance with all that, but we will send them things, and hopefully they will take this as an opportunity to grow more mature and responsible, and to take more ownership in what we're doing. Because we need them all to really focus on getting better. We won't have the time we normally have in July with them, so this is a chance for them to work on things.
Have you all completed, or are you close to completing your schedule as far as next year goes?
I think we're pretty close. We're still waiting on a couple of contracts, but we're pretty close. I think we have everything penciled right now.
Gotcha. Look forward to that. Any you want to leak us anything? We're gonna wait.
I don't know what I'm allowed to do with all that.
Wait, that's fine. Let's
no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Obviously, everything's up in the air anyway, so we'll just have to see.
Right.
Is it hard to get work done? I mean, that kind of scheduling, recruiting. Are you finding that particularly challenging, or is it able to do it? I mean, you're not doing it face to face anyway, I suppose, most of the time.
Right. Well, we missed out on our April period, March and April, when we can go out and see guys, and that's really big. We've had to rely mostly on video, and that's great in a sense of recognizing guys is what we've always done, but we've always been able to follow up and see people in person, and not going to see them in person has been a little trying, and we have to trust the video more than anything. So we've been recruiting. It's just different.
The roster's had some changes. Hayden, I think, we knew there was a possibility he was going to look around. He's transferred out, so that'll be a significant loss. And I think expectations are still incredibly high for next year. I know yours are. Tell me about the makeup of your team next year. What do you foresee with guys, obviously getting Khaleem back and some new pieces coming in? What's your expectation? Give me an idea what the makeup of the team looks like starting next season.
I don't think we're going to be much different from last year. We'll probably be a little bit deeper than we were. Certainly adding Khaleem and, with Masai getting a year of experience and, SK being another year removed from his incident a few years ago. I think we're going to be a little bit more deep than we were, and we can depend on guys coming in more. We're going to have an issue, which we've always had. It's always been a good issue to have, but we're going to have an issue of finding where to play everybody. With when you throw Khaleem in there, I know we lost Hayden, but we signed we got a guy committed from Pitt that's a grad transfer, and so he'll kind of plug that. And Jonah's coming off a red shirt next year, so we're going to have a hard time figuring out how to play everybody. Now, that being said, we're going to keep the tempo up and probably push it up a little bit more, maybe pressure in our defense a little bit more, and that's a good way of getting more people in the game. But we want to play an exciting style. We want to try to get up and down. We want the guys to play free, not out of control, Khaleem, but free.
Khalil, how hard was last year for you? I mean, I guess Thatch did it, and we've seen other guys that have played and then redshirted afterwards and then come back. Once you get a taste of that, college game and you play in front of the home crowd, things are, you kind of get into it a little bit, and then you sit a year. And obviously, yours was due to an injury. But how tough was last year?
Last year was tough, just not the basketball part, but even behind the scenes with everything that was going on. I knew from the other coaches and some of the players that I was a team leader, and when that incident happened with the coaching changes, it was I felt like I was kind of at blame, and I felt like it was kind of all on me. But then everyone reassured me it was a team decision and everything like that, and we came together. And not being able to play, it brought my confidence down a lot, but being able to play on the practice squad and the scout team and being able to do what I wanted, it just made my confidence go through the roof that I didn't have the first year. So I think coming into my redshirt sophomore season is going to be really a lot of fun.
I think we've got SK there coming
Sorry,
in.
I didn't see this desk too now.
The SK come lately. That's okay. How are you?
Doing good, sir. How you doing?
I'm good. Can you flip your video on?
Yes.
I want to see that handsome face of yours.
I don't have a shirt on,
right?
But
you're talking about SK, right?
Yeah. Did you say you don't have a shirt on?
Sorry, I don't have a shirt on.
Well, I can take mine off too, but make you feel more comfortable. I don't mind.
Yeah, let's do that.
I've been working out like crazy during the pandemic, man. I've had a great 7 weeks here. So I've been trying to put it to use. Anybody doing anything they haven't done in a while to try to stay in shape? Because I tell you what, I started running. I literally
Me too.
run
Yeah, me too.
1 mile since high school, and I've run 70 miles in the last 6 weeks. 70 miles. So yeah. What about you? What have you been doing, Masai?
I've been running. I've done a lot of more weight stuff, but
you got weights?
I never ran on my own before, and I've been doing that. So yeah, It's been good. Yeah.
SK, where are you? Are you in Arkansas?
I'm in Conway.
Oh, you're in Conway still. Okay.
Yeah.
You just come in from the beach? You playing some volleyball? What are you doing?
No, I just be doing a lot of running and doing rubber band workout at the track.
Okay.
I try to do it 5 days a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Coach Boone, I found that when we talk to the athletes here, everyone I talk to, maybe because their coach is also on the call, that all they're doing is working out, eating right, and that's really all and then they sleep, and then maybe go to church, and that's it. That's all they're doing. So that's good. I mean, I hope all that's true because that's all I'm hearing.
Oh, I know it's true. That's all they're doing is working out and running and eating and going to church. That's all there is to them to do.
Online church.
Reading a book, too.
Yeah. SK, are you in Conway all summer?
No books.
Excuse me?
No books. Are you in Conway all summer?
Conway, I think so, maybe, but I don't know. Things might change in the next couple of weeks, but for right now, I'm still in Conway.
You been lifting weights too, though?
I don't have weights. I just do body workout, just push-ups, squat. and I use rubber bands.
Yeah.
And I
You
do
get
a
any
lot
shots
of
up? You get to shoot
Do
any
what?
hoops or no?
Shooting
You get any
hoops?
shots up?
Not really. I tried one time, but it doesn't go well.
Yeah. We can just dunk everything next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been hard on the guys. SK and Eddie are still in Conway, but all the facilities are locked up, so it's hard for them to get any kind of basketball work in.
Is Eddie going to stay in Conway all summer then? Or I assume getting back to France would be tricky at this point.
Yes, Eddie's going to stay in Conway all summer.
Okay. Will you see those guys, Coach, as things open up a little bit, the local guys? Or is that – I don't even know what the rules are on that.
Well, the facilities are going to be closed, so if I see them, it'll just be because I'm on campus and I happen to see them.
Bump into them at the grocery store maybe?
Yeah, maybe that. Maybe helping them see what they need to buy as far as groceries go.
Gotcha.
We'll do a little bit of that.
SK, what are you looking forward to most next year?
Just have a good year overall and just improve on my game mostly, because I'm looking forward to get to the next level when it comes to basketball, and in school just finish strong and get my bachelor's degree also. So
awesome.
Basically.
Well, guys, stay safe. Hope to see you around, campus soon. And, again, every day it seems like we are getting one step closer to normalcy. Coach, are you pretty confident we'll be playing basketball come November?
I'm pretty confident we are. I think everybody's going to do their part to make sure that everything's safe then. So I'm pretty confident we are.
Good. Well, it's good seeing you guys. Stay safe, and we'll see y'all here soon, hopefully.